I just to stand behind me and make sure I get through it all. What an example he set, and what a model of friendship and family. I met Rowan almost 10 years ago. We were walking up the hill. His brother Daniel and my brother and a few others. We got talking about video games, and that's where it all started. Before long, he would come around almost every day of the week for the rest of intermediate school and nearly all of high school. And playing these games facilitated our enjoyment of debating and dissecting things and seeing how decisions here affected outcomes there. We took that through university, following those discussions. We just sit and talk about the life of the universe and everything, as he'd call it. And much of who I am now has filtered through those conversations. And as we moved to different cities around the country, we couldn't always manage our walks or spend so much time with each other. We'd always be some kind of Skype call or chat away. He asked me once if his sickness changed my perception of him and his value to me as a friend. The question caught me off guard, but I told him it had not. The type of friendship and fraternity he offered me went beyond how well he could throw a ball or run. Instead, he offered me steadfast commitment and companionship. He provided me with a true gift in friendship, and I can say I knew friend when no order I asked was too high. He would have followed me anywhere, and I him. I'll try and get through a story which is one that I know that would amuse him that I'm telling. So one day I pull up to his house and I text him to get himself ready and come out with me. He grabs his walking stick and his frayed leather jacket and his shaggy hair that defined his character at that point. We hit the motorway and he did not ask where we were going or when we'll be back. We actually went all the way to Otaki and met Ben, Simone and Lou, who were renting a batch up there. Somehow we ended up with a bottle of tequila at the beach. And just me, Ben and Rowan at that point. And things get a little hazy as I'm trying to write this down. I can't quite remember everything that happened. But we're trying to get to the bottom of the tequila and seeing what kind of philosophy awaits us at the end of that journey. And Ben was off to grab something, probably more spirits. Yeah. So me and Rowan set about finding the bottom of the tequila, and before I know it, we're talking about how he's never skinny dipped during the day. And then the next thing I can recall is him running naked about 40 meters to the ocean. Still daytime, there are people trying to walk their dogs. So obviously I'm not going to be outdone, so I join him. And by the time Ben gets back, we're both on the beach. There's no tequila. There's several thoughts and aspirins on the beach. And I'm pretty sure that night we slept out in the grass for a significant portion. I have lots of stories like this which I'll never forget. With the past events, of the events of the last 7 days, my future is all the darker. How harder to see where you're going to go without your best friend to illuminate your way. With these events, I've been prematurely robbed of a best man at my wedding, a godfather to my children. Advice and companionship and reassurance. However, I have received support, friendship and guidance from familiar and unlikely places. I have found myself at a constant loss for words to offer support, yet I have had no shortage of reassurance. I can't thank people enough for that. To conclude, I will paraphrase a eulogy from Robert Kennedy. He said, "My brother need not be idealized or enlarged in death beyond what he was in life. He saw wrong and tried to right it. He saw suffering and tried to heal it. And he saw problems and tried to solve them."